Hi everyone, this is Megan Bunsell, your cancer expert, and I'm the owner and CEO of Cancer Peace University, where it is our goal to set you free from the fear of cancer. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the secret to healing in a profound way. Working with people diagnosed with cancer, I've seen amazing, miraculous, spontaneous remissions. And I've also seen cases where the healing that was desired and expected never came. But one thing that I've found is that the clients that go through spontaneous remission from cancer make many intense and profound changes in their lifestyle, in their relationships, in their way of relating to life. And one thing that a lot of people do in common who experience spontaneous remission is learn to change their perception of stress or remove stress from their lives in a profound manner. Let's look at how stress plays a role in the development of cancer and how we can shift our body from fight or flight mode, from sympathetic dominance to parasympathetic dominance of the autonomic nervous system, which is rest, digest, heal, and repair mode. Because in order to heal, it is imperative that someone who is in sympathetic dominance, fight or flight mode, continually under stress and releasing stress hormones, to be able to shift into a healing and repair mode, which is parasympathetic dominance. And one of the things that occurs to block healing is for someone to stay in a state of sympathetic dominance, continue releasing stress hormones in the body. And when the sympathetic mode is in a state of dominance in the body, this feeds into chronic systemic inflammation. Chronic systemic inflammation is at the root of each type of disease that develops in the body. In studies, C-reactive protein, an inflammatory marker, has been found to be elevated prior to the onset of diabetes, heart disease, cancer, and many other lifestyle onset diseases. And there's many different reasons why C-reactive protein is elevated, reasons why there's chronic systemic inflammation. There can be chronic systemic inflammation from food allergies, from overexposure to processed foods, sugar, toxins, and from anxiety and stress. The body continually releasing stress hormones, cortisol, norepinephrine, noradrenaline, and adrenaline that can feed into a cycle of chronic systemic inflammation and feed into the cycle of sympathetic dominance or fight or flight mode. Now, it's important to find ways you can feel yourself when you're stressed and in fight or flight mode or sympathetic dominance. Your heart rate's elevated, you have anxious thoughts, you may not react to your kids in the most positive manner. You can feel yourself tensing up. You don't have an appetite, or you're unable to digest foods. And I want you to notice and think about the things that allow you to shift into healing, rest, and repair mode. Herb Benson created something called the relaxation response, and he simplified meditation to help people have an experience of shifting from sympathetic states to parasympathetic states. With the relaxation response, you simply sit in a comfortable chair for 10 to 20 minutes, focus on breathing, focus on relaxing your muscles, and pick a sound, phrase, or word to focus on for 10 to 20 minutes that is positive, that's affirming, that helps shift your body into a state of relaxation. Some people will choose a spiritual phrase, a religious phrase. Others will choose a positive, relaxing sound like meditative music. And if your brain starts to shift focus or starts to think about things you're worried about or anxious about, you just need to refocus on the phrase, the word, the music, and try to keep your focus on the meditative process and on what you're meditating on. And Herb Benson studied the relaxation response, and it was discovered that relaxation response for 10 to 20 minutes a day decreased blood pressure for those who had high blood pressure, had a positive impact on chronic headaches, PMS, anxiety, and depression. And there are many different ways to reset and shift from fight or flight mode, from a state of chronic systemic inflammation that comes from sympathetic dominance, to shift into rest, digest, and heal mode. On the weekends, I like to go to a wellness center and do an infrared sauna and a sensory deprivation tank, which is called floating, where I'm floating in Epsom salts for 90 minutes, where there's no lights, no sound, no music, and it's like being in the Dead Sea by yourself, forced isolation, and it's also just allowing your body to relax and shift into parasympathetic dominance, where your body can heal, recover, and can restore health and vitality. And there are many other strategies to shift from stress, chronic inflammation into the parasympathetic dominant state. You can meditate, you can journal, you can do floating, sensory deprivation tanks. And it's important to find the strategies that work for you to help to reset your body so that you're not in a constant state of stress. You literally cannot heal if you're always in a state of sympathetic dominance, releasing those stress hormones throughout the body. If you're a holistic practitioner and wanting to become a holistic cancer expert, PM me about the full course that is beginning in 2021, and we'd love to send you an application to apply to become a holistic cancer expert through Cancer Peace University. Thank you so much, and have a blessed day.